Let's go camping.
Me and Jacob here, we're getting on a plane for 5.5 hours to fly to Oregon to do a survival school. You ready to learn how to survive in the woods?
Yeah.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute, who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head, you're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from
Good to meet you too. We're here with Joel Van Der Loon, and he runs a survival school here in Sisters, Oregon. Me and Jake are going to learn to survive. And you know what? If we don't die, then we know we were a success, right?
Well, I watched a couple of your videos. Seems like you got some skills already. So.
Oh, well, you know,
Maybe I
dabble. Good editing makes anyone look good. All right, we'll have the card. We'll follow you.
Perfect. We'll see
Awesome.
you there.
Oh, this is a pretty spot. Oh, look at this. We got a little dog.
Yeah, this is Harley.
Hi, Harley.
You know what that is?
Have you seen these Z-Pack tents?
No.
That's a 2-man tent.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. Is that crazy light?
That is unreal. That's like, I mean, that's the most lightest. That's the lightest tent I've ever
And
felt.
it's waterproof.
Is this what you're setting up?
Yeah, we're going to set
I
up.
can't wait to see it. That's one of the biggest complaints.
All right. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. There's a good chance we'll end up sleeping in a shelter we build ourselves, but just in case, I like to have the tent. That way Jacob always has a place to take a nap if he gets tired. It's hot out here, Jake. We gotta make sure you drink enough water. Make sure to drink some water, bud. Well, I got camp set up and Jacob taken care of. First order of business, we're gonna learn a little bit about animal traps. We're gonna try to catch some dinner.
So I think we should make up a Paiute deadfall trap.
Okay.
But ideally flat surface so that we can pancake the animal. The longer and the wider the better, so that they have less chance of escaping. 5 times the body weight is what we're shooting for. Man.
Oh, is that the Squirrel Squisher 2000?
And that's like ideal. You see how flat that is?
Yeah,
Again,
yeah. We're looking for 3 rocks. We're gonna make 3 traps. Oh, that looks pretty decent.
Beautiful. That's a great one. The post piece, generally I kind of go with the palm of the hand length. The hinging piece, we're going to go about double the length of the post piece. Yeah, just get out of one stick. Going to increase the chances. So
A nice little like Phillips head screwdriver.
yeah, just going to cut in a little V-notch. This guy fits in here. Going to wrap that around the back right here, and then we'll get this nice and tight. And we'll measure how much we need. There's a nice little toggle piece. It's kind of like the thickness of a pencil, really. By pushing the hinge piece down until I wrap this toggle around. And then once I got the toggle around, I should be able to transfer weight into the toggle alone. And now I'm going to take a little bit of a measurement where I want this to be cut off. This is how
bite it off.
This is how you do all of this with just like one-handed, and it should hold up.
Oh, that is, I can see what you mean. That is just
like a hair
delicate.
trigger.
Yeah.
Where we go and set up our traps, we're going to sit on top of a log. We want hard surface and hard surface to kill them.
So you're saying you want to put them between a rock and a hard place. Is
A
it?
rock and a hard place.
All right, got it.
I'll start pawing at the bait, and when they do,
Squish.
squish.
And then we have a squirrel pancake, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a hunter, but you know, I know with fishing it's like 10% equipment, 90% location, you know.
100%. And hunting is the same thing. I mean, you can make the best trap in the world, but if you're not setting it where there's a lot of animals,
Yeah.
it's not going to do any good.
Yeah. That's the right end, right?
It's light, and then also, you know, you can use it as baits.
Peanut butter is a classic squirrel bait, and here in Oregon, the squirrels prefer the organic, non-GMO, locally sourced peanut butter. So
It has to be.
look at this. I think that's an old ground squirrel den. Now you see it's got all this junk in there, so maybe it wasn't used too recently. They like to dig the burrows under those big rocks, then a bear or a fox can't dig them up easy. There's another old burrow right there. We got a sighting. We've seen a squirrel. We're in the right place. He is right there up in the tree, the little pine squirrel right there.
We'll have one here, and then we'll move down that way. We'll set a couple down there.
So many difference. All right, we got some peanut butter right in there. We're gonna see if we can't catch a little bit flat squirrel.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
This is where a squirrel comes up here and perches, and they'll sit there and eat the pine cones and get the seeds out of them.
Might be too slick, and then.
All right, I think we got it.
It's a trap!
That, folks, is how you set a Paiute deadfall trap in under 12 hours. So I'm gonna go set my camera by the trap, and we're gonna see if we can't film it. And then the board was just like, and I went.
Hey, okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Jacob, did you pick your nose? Did you pick your nose? Don't eat your booger. Don't eat your booger. Oh, wait, that was peanut butter. Oh, we're good. Oh, phew. Hey, Jake, are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get you some lunch. You want some pupusas?
Sure.
Well, I'm getting lunch ready. Joel set Jacob up with a little bow and arrow here.
The other side. There we go. Aim.
Oh. All right, guys, the food I'm making is pupusas. It's food that's traditional down in El Salvador and parts of Central America. They're absolutely delicious, super easy, and something you can do on campouts really easily. All I got is a little bag of corn flour here, some refried beans, and you get some either mozzarella cheese or white Mexican queso cheese. Just gonna add a little water. Anyone in your house has celiac disease. This is gluten-free too, so nice little food you can enjoy. You want to add just enough water where it starts to feel like Play-Doh, but it doesn't stick to your hands. Filling is so simple. It's just 1 part beans to 1 part cheese. If you want, you can also add jalapenos or hot sauce, but it's easy. I am just kind of make a little pocket and then grab all the excess and then just squish this thing into a disc. I can just feel all the Latina grandmas out there cringing at my lack of skill.
Las mías son mejor porque yo siento que las hago con más amor y menos grasosas.
Try to make them a little flat. They'll cook evenly if they're flat as opposed to domed. Hey, it looks like Joel's family arrived. Joel has a son about Jacob's age, so we thought we'd do a little survival play date. Oh, I get a handshake from you? What's your name, sir?
Talon.
Talon.
Yeah.
Is that Talon like a bird Talon?
Eagle
Talon. Whew. Woohoo! There we go. Got some little pupusas there. Joe, you want to grab one of those? It's kind of hot.
Sure.
You're gonna split those with your boy, and I'll split this one with Jake.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Cheese is just melting out.
Yeah, give it a go.
That's excellent.
Really simple for 3 ingredients, right?
The corn flour is great.
In El Salvador, they eat pupusas with pickled cabbage. I really wish I had some right now, but this ain't bad. Ooh, what you got there? You got some veggies and tofu there?
Yeah, just a bunch of veggies and some tofu. In fact, that squash there is from our garden. So.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that ginger, that smells good. Well, that was a great little lunch. So good, Jacob even held still long enough to eat some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we finished up lunch. Now we're gonna go check those traps. I got a feeling we got some squirrel on the menu. Oh my goodness.
Definitely going.
Oh,
Perfect. Good humane kill. Look at that.
Look at
Daddy, his head is pretty flat.
all right, Jake, should we go find the other trap?
Yeah.
Let's go find it. All right. Oh, here's the camera.
Flashback. of flashback.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Is
Is there any squirrels over there?
Ah, yeah.
2 hours, 3 traps sprung. That's a lot of squirrels. You want to go and eat your chipmunk?
I'm going to name him Widow.
Little. You should call him Alvin or Flat Stanley.
Do you have a camera? I like skinny
Okay.
animals.
What I'm gonna do is have you put your fingers under it. There we go. One.
Well, you're in this black zone. That's just like a lung or something. Don't worry.
Yeah. There's the kidneys.
All right, we're gonna save the chipmunk guts for a crawfish trap we're gonna put out tonight. There you go, a little bit of chipmunk meat. This is gonna be interesting. May not look like a lot of meat, but that'll feed 20 picky eaters. Joe's put together a little cooking stand here.
What happens is when you put this cross beam on, it just gets wedged in place, held in place, and then what we can do is tie a rope over here with the toggle that fits in the pot lid.
Get a place of honor.
Perfect. All right. What are you thinking? What do you want to do?
I'd like to do friction fire. I'd like to learn more about making fire with friction methods.
It makes a lot of sense because now we've got food, we've got to cook it. I've got stuff to do bow drill and I've got stuff to do hand drill.
Let's do hand drill.
You can't just go find any old straight piece of stick and start a fire. So ideally, it should have a hollow or like a pithy soft center. Should be really lightweight and dried out. There's various types of reeds and stalks that work really well. Some of them would be like mullein and seep willow and dogbane and sycamore. The fireboard has to be very, very soft.
Yeah.
Bow drill, you have a lot more forgiveness, a lot more room for error, but not with this because here's the thing is you have a few attempts before your hands are just destroyed. You want to try and get your full hands in there, and once you feel like it's warmed up is when you can start applying the downward pressure.
Kind of smell the smoke before you
There
see
we
it.
go, you can see it. Like just gotta squeeze that spindle a little more and push. Okay, you got it. No,
it just went
not
out.
yet. It just went out.
All right.
All right, take 2. Yeah, try and squeeze that.
You kids aren't getting dirty, are you?
They're getting so dirty.
Jacob! What did you do? That boy takes a dust bath like a gerbil.
Really get that downward pressure. Squeeze the spindles.
Just a little bit longer. Yeah. I felt like I was so close, but my arms are just giving out. I am so tired. So we're gonna try a different way. We're gonna try the bow method. With the bow drill method, you don't need as long of a spindle, so we're gonna cut one from this piece of alder here. And luckily, it's really, really dry, and it's been dry for a while here in Oregon, so that makes life a lot easier.
I want to kind of hear it snapping. That might be.
Yeah.
Try to get the bow a little lower to the ground.
What's the last time?
We might have bottomed out too.
Oh, that is smoking like a
smoky.
chimney.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're getting a lot of smoke, but no embers. And you can see here on the tip, it looks all yellowish. That often is a sign that there's too much resin in the wood. And the resin makes a lot of smoke, but doesn't make good embers. So we're gonna try some different wood.
It's not looking very good to me. See the yellow right there?
We know something has too much resin. First we thought it was the spindle, but now we're thinking maybe it's the fireboard. So we're gonna switch up the fireboard with that alder and see what happens.
Push your fingernail in. If it leaves an indentation, that generally means that it's the right consistency.
Yeah, you don't
If
want
it-
something too hard.
You don't want something too hard. Beautiful, just like that.
Son of a gun.
Just don't get too erratic, but yeah, that was. Stop right there. Okay, pull the spindle out. Are you kidding me? Oh man, that looks so good at the end there.
I'm spent. I gotta give this a break, or I'm not gonna be able to lift my arm and scratch my nose.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Nothing like spending 3 hours trying to create friction fire to make you appreciate a lighter. Well,
Oh, we got some fresh elk meat from one of the rear legs.
Oh, nice. We're gonna get some elk stew.
Come up here.
All right, there's our chipmunk.
Little bit of seasoning to it.
Wait, a chocolate stuff.
The chocolate. Oh, just clips in there. We'll get some bait inside here.
All right, got some chipmunk guts. Wow, he is. All right, we're just let that crawfish trap sit overnight. See what we got in the morning. The sun's just starting to set, and look at that crazy rainbow. Oh, how's that chipmunk looking?
Perfectly roasted. Love the liver. I'll pick the liver and the kidneys and the heart over any of the regular flesh for sure.
Well, I wouldn't want to take that from you. You know, you enjoy it. Hey, who wants to eat some chipmunk?
Come and try a chipmunk.
Yeah.
You like this? It's like rabbit. Which one do you want? The bones?
What do you think, Jake? You like the chipmunk?
Why don't you take that little one there? That's the kidney. That's like the...
All right, we're trying chipmunk kidneys here. That was an interesting ride.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah, not bad. No.
Take a leg.
All right, we've got chipmunk legs. You want more?
Oh, yeah. Well.
No, that's actually not bad. They look like duck, a rabbit.
So I'm going to break off the rib cage. Now eat this with the bones. Don't even chew the bones are so soft that you can chew them and swallow them.
Okay. Well, there we go. I chew it up.
It's
Well,
pretty good.
not bad.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll eat all the bones. Oh man, the broth is looking beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Potatoes going in, flavor infused.
Oh, that's real stone ground
Oh,
mustard.
yeah,
That ain't
the real stuff. Interesting. So
Yeah.
that should
May
be
I?
very
Oh, look at that.
good.
It's
Yeah.
nice. Good. You know, that's the first time I've had elk, I think.
Really?
I think so. We're going to have elk meat.
Elk meat?
Elk meat.
Elf?
No, not elf. Not elf meat. Elk meat. That is a good looking stew. The sweet potatoes? Oh yeah, they're great. I don't blame you there. Jake, you are covered in flour and dirt. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So how did you hear?
Strangle it.
Jake, did you like your elk stew? Yeah, buddy, are you tired? You want to go to bed? All right, let's get you in the tent here. We originally planned on making some shelters, but the friction fire thing took a lot of time, and so I'm really glad we set up the tent. This is why you bring a backup. All right, buddy, why don't you hop in? Get inside your sleeping bag there. Yeah, you got to be sleepy. It's really late at your time.
I'm like sleepy.
Okay, buddy. All right, before I go to bed, I'm gonna make some bread dough because I wanna have fresh bread in the morning. So we're gonna mix it together real quick. It's super easy. Just get yourself some bread flour, something with a nice high gluten content. You know, try to spill as much on the ground as you can. Sprinkle some yeast in there, really doesn't matter how much. Take a little bit of sugar, doesn't really matter how much. A little room temperature water. All right, we'll just let that sit till morning. Well, guys, me and Joel have had a good time chatting by the fire, but the jet lag's killing me. I need to go to bed. I'm gonna see you guys in the morning.
That's right. Well, guys, it got pretty cold last night. It's properly chilly. What do you say I get a fire started? Do you like that? Or you get a nice big roaring fire so when the boys get out of their tent, they have something warm to stand next to. But we're also gonna need to cook breakfast, and for that I'm gonna need coals. So I want a whole bunch of very consistently sized wood. I want a whole bunch of wood about this big around. Good morning.
Sleep okay?
I did all right. Oh, I'm a bit stuffy, but that's okay.
You know what cures that?
What?
Jump in that cold water over there.
Oh, you know, it cleared up right now. I think you're right. Oh yeah, it's gone.
good?
It's good.
See?
Hey Jake, why don't you come sit by your fire with the friends?
There we go. Now the boy.
You throw on the big stuff first, let it burn a little bit, then you throw on the smaller stuff, and then the smallest stuff, and then it all becomes coals at the same time. But the general rule of thumb is that for 1 inch of radius, it takes 1 hour to burn to coals. So here in about 45 minutes, we should have a lot of coals. Well, before we get breakfast started, we're gonna go check the crawdad trap.
Nothing.
Oh. Luckily, we are chipmunk killing experts, so we would survive anyways. Guys, you know what we need for breakfast? We need hot dog roasting sticks because we've got breakfast hot dogs. Do you guys want to go find a hot dog stick?
Yeah!
Let's take a look at our dough and see how it did overnight. Check that out. Look at all the bubbles in there. That's exactly what you want to see. It's all nice and puffy and bubbly. You know, it got down into the low 40s, upper 30s last night, but it still managed to ferment a little bit. Just slows the process way down. All right, we got our butter here. Pop the lid on that and let's sit that by the fire. That's what we want. Look at that nice pile of coals. Now, I don't mean to brag, but that's a beautiful pile of coals right there.
Yeah. So you know what? Maybe I should share one of these between you boys so that you're not bouncing off the walls, because that's quite a lot.
There's no walls here.
There's no walls here.
There's no walls here, Daddy.
True, are you?
Oh, the logic's infallible. Got my little tea ball here, so we're gonna put some loose leaf herbal tea in there, and we got pineapple, bacon, breakfast sausages. We take survival very seriously.
Yeah, tough life here in the woods right now.
That is a serious sausage stick. All right. Woo. Oh, that's getting a little hot.
We should use rocks. Your hot chocolate before it gets cold?
Yeah!
You guys.
See, look at that. We got some melted butter.
Honey.
It's really gooey, sticky, and sugary. I hope you guys like that. Oh, look at that. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
What do you think?
But, whoop. There we go. Nice piece. Nice. Oh.
Honey with the sausages.
Oh. Just wrap it up. Eat that thing.
Hot dog on steroids.
That's more of a boar in a sleeping bag than a pig in a blanket.
Right.
Yeah, not too bad, huh?
No, that's impressive.
Yeah, and it's so easy.
I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to convince them to keep going.
Well, we just finished breakfast and cleaned up a little bit. Now I think we can try to do some more survival skills, and I'm gonna try some flint knapping, and I've never done that before. If you don't know what flint knapping is when you shape stones into arrowheads and knives and spear points and things like that. Obsidian.
Obsidian.
Jacob's like, obsidian, that's for Minecraft.
I didn't know obsidian is real.
Now you can see that a piece has been knocked out over here.
What the? Chirpy burpy Jacob. What?
Yeah, so these are flakes. That's a knife that I'm busy working on. Very good grade of obsidian, but so we've got a little flake. See how that? Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
there. And then just kind of work it down to a thin flake that we can
Sure.
work with. See how it's taking off quite a bit. And then you push down and in if you wanted to remove some big flakes. That's a decent piece. Any of these are decent pieces.
Oh,
Yep. Nice.
That looks like that could be a little arrowhead.
That's it. Work with that one.
That looks like a nice thickness. Got already got pretty good shape, I think.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, like you literally pressure flaking is a lot of fun.
This is very manly. You can feel my chest hair growing in thicker.
You see this chest hair?
put it away!
Well, there you go, my first flint napping project. It's a little bit ugly, but I'm proud of that. It's like a little small spearhead or something. Jake, do you want to try flint napping?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty hard.
Daddy.
Oh, see that? It came off.
Hey.
It's got a little blade there. Should we put a handle on it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's delicious.
All right, there we go. Got some little notches on it. Joel has some pine pitch we're gonna melt in the fire to make a glue. So Joel's ground up some charcoal here. And he's mixing it in with the pine pitch. Act as a little bit of a binder. All right, so we got that.
It's great for like tying around. And surprisingly, when you touch it quickly, it actually doesn't burn or anything.
Yeah, you'll do it good.
I think we got you a knife. You want to see if we can cut something with it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. What, do you like your knife, Jacob?
Yes.
Oh.
Pew, pew.
Is it a knife gun?
Yeah.
Little knife here. We're making all sorts of primitive shivs. Look at that. We've got two little boys with stone daggers who are having the time of their lives.
I got in this shop.
Hey Jacob, should we make a sheath for your knife?
Uh-huh. And I also want it to be around my neck.
So, knife goes in.
We're constantly talking about.
Years old, he's done really good.
Oh, easy. Well, there you go. That's my first time making cordage.
All right, Jake, let's put it around your neck and take a look.
Here, show me your knife, buddy. Show the camera. Oh my goodness. Is that so cool?
Yeah.
You have made a caveman knife. All right, I want a rematch with that spindle board.
This is a tag team of two, I suppose.
Oh, you make that look easy.
Oh, you basically got it all prepared for me. I just went down the spindle twice and it was done.
All right, we're gonna try the bow method. We're gonna look for new wood for a spindle.
This is a dead willow. Of course, it has to be dead. We can't have any moisture in it. This is perfectly round and straight, the exact diameter we want. When it has this like red hue to it, I've always found that is sort of an indicator that it's dried the right amount. Yeah, I leave the bark on. Actually find that it makes it a bit stronger. Foot closer to here. I think you got it. Oh, I think you got it.
I think I got it.
You definitely got it.
See the smoke coming out of the pile of dust?
You got it, man. That dust pile, but you definitely got it.
Yeah, you can see the smoke just still going even though we stopped. There it is, got an ember. Gonna take this ember and put it in there. There you go. Well, there we go, guys. That is the first time I've ever successfully made an ember with the bow drill method. And little piece of alder and willow we found right here. That was cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Joel.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Good job.
Now my arms are gonna fall off. It was just. Stick that in there too.
That should be fine.
Heat it up.
Do you still boil it? Do you still leave it?
Yeah, we're gonna boil it and I'll put a set a timer on my phone for 11 minutes.
You guys want some hot dogs?
You're a little done. It's no big.
Yeah.
You want a cooked one or a raw one?
Wow.
I guess they're both cooked. Oh my goodness. Craft thing we do is
Yeah?
and if you like spicy just eat. The best place in the world to go to this guy.
Oh guys, this has been fun, but we gotta start packing it up. This takedown. Listen guys, me and Jacob had a wonderful time and I learned a lot of new things. So if you're ever in the Northwest and you want to do this too, check out Joel Van Der Loon's survival school. I'll put a link to his website in the video description below, as well as a link to his YouTube channel as well. He's got some pretty cool adventures both here and in Tanzania up on his YouTube channel. So I'll link to that in the video description. Thank you very much for having us, and thanks for hanging with us, Talon.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you, Joel. Oh, was that fun, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, Jacob, did you have fun?
It was a very good time.
Well, listen, if you guys had a good time too, make sure to click subscribe to the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel because we put out new videos every Saturday morning. I'll see you next Saturday. If you like this video, don't forget to check out the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel where we have hundreds of videos just like this. And don't forget to click subscribe so you can see other great videos every Saturday morning. And hit that bell button so you'll get notifications. Thanks for watching.